Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to Will's Vlogs. I'm here today. So today, if you read today's video title, what we're going to be doing today is we're going to just take a bunch of Legos and we're going to stack them as high as we can. If we can stack them to the ceiling, then we will do that in today's video. So, if you like the content that you're about to see, make sure to hit that like button. More importantly, subscribe. Do it, you better. I'll know if you don't. And make sure to turn on the notification bell for all future uploads by this channel. And let's get started. So, I got, just off camera, I got a bunch of Duplo Lego bricks. Those fell. I got a bunch of Legos right here. Let me get some more. So, more right there. Even more. Actually, you guys can't even see those. Let me just turn the camera so you can actually see it. There we go. A bunch of Duplo Lego bricks. Let me get some more. There, we got even more. And just in case that ain't enough, we got some more. So now, I'm going to basically stack this to a tower to the ceiling, a 2x2 tower. So we're going to start off with the base. This will be our base, and we'll start off with the base here being this. So let's get started. Okay. So essentially, I'm looking for a certain piece from this tower that I need. You know what? I can't find the one piece that I need, so we'll actually just keep going up like this. Okay, so I'm going to try and make this video like 15 minutes for you guys. Hopefully that's good for you. Let's just build up like this. Okay, so essentially start off with a base like this. You gotta connect it well. And if you saw by today's video title, I'm going to try and make this tower at least 6 foot tall. We're gonna try and aim to make it really tall. So, I don't know if you noticed, but I got the bricks in certain order. I got them in like an order of 5 tall. That way, it's kind of like a modular build. You know, easy to assemble, mostly. And at the end of today's video, if you guys want, I don't know if you want, but if you do, we'll knock it down. So let's just keep building. Okay, so we need even more stuff. According to this, it's probably at least 2 feet tall, if I had to guess. We're probably approaching 3 feet. And I can't tell. But what I can tell is that we're going to build it higher and higher. Slowly but surely. Brief intermission. Got a paper airplane. Ah, I hit the camera. Nice. I hit you guys with paper airplane. So let's keep going. So more and more and more. That one was upside down. I don't know why. It's getting taller and taller. Taller and taller. And as you see, I'm trying to do a thing here, a design where every time I do a 5 tall, it gets some of these like this to make it more stable. You know, a more stable standing structure. Oh, it's already getting too tall for me to start. It's getting too tall for me to be sitting, so I gotta start standing now. In a second, though, because I don't want to. And then that's another 5 right there. Let me just make the connection point strong right here. Where is another piece for that? Here. I think I gotta start limiting those at this point. Perfect. Okay. We are now all the way up here. Let me readjust the camera angle real quick. That way you can see a little bit higher. Because now we're actually starting to build like pretty decently high. Now I need to stop using like those certain bricks. And eventually there's the regular Duplo, and then there's also the other kind of Duplo, the even bigger version. I am going to start using that when I get towards the top of the tower. You know, when I've worn out of regular Duplo. And it looks like the tower's starting to lean some. But we gotta keep going, because I want this tower as tall as possible. So I think a good point here, get them all connected. Then get some joint pieces right here to help support it. Okay. That is starting to look a little precarious. If this thing hits me, I'm going to be mad. And I'm going to kick its remains into the stratosphere. Yeah, one of these. Just put that right there as a simple connection. I feel like it's starting to get sway a little. This thing's probably at least 4 feet tall. Which means we got to keep stacking. I think we can keep going a little bit further. But it is growing more and more precarious by the second. Not even by the minute, as most people would say. I would say it's growing more precarious by the minute. So, if this thing falls, I'm going to try and drop kick it before it falls. You know, I might hurt myself, but, you know, it's funny. So, we're going to do it anyway. Yeah. There's one more brick right here and another one right here. So, I got to do that and do that. And I got to make sure if you guys can even see it. So, let me go check. Hopefully, it won't fall. Okay, so you guys can just barely see it. So, we're going to aim the camera even a bit higher. And then now, you see this right here, we got the big Duplo now. So we're going to start putting this on. So the big Duplo is good. I don't like that connection down at the bottom though. So now we're going to keep building up and even more higher. It is now starting to lean in the other way now. Kind of getting concerning. If this thing falls, it's going to be loud. Oh, okay, it is starting to lean way too much now. I gotta put weight on one side or else it's gonna fall. Come on, stand up straight. No, that is not straight. I swear I did not make this thing wide enough. Try and counterbalance the weight difference. There, okay, I think I got the weight difference down. That thing was about to fall on me. Which it almost did. Hold on, let me readjust this. First of all, it needs to have a connection point in the middle. Then I need some sort of thing here to extend to the side as a counterbalance weight in order for it to keep standing, which it ain't. And I think that is about as tall as I can get it, unless I go for even taller, which I don't think I can. Okay, it is at least, I'm about 5'7", it is at least 5'6" now. Jeez. I'm aiming for 6 foot. Give me some of these pieces. Whoa, oh my god, it nearly fell. Okay, I think I almost got the 6 foot without holding it. Or no, I'm still holding it, what am I saying? Yeah, we got over 6 foot. Look at that. Look at that masterpiece. Over 6 foot tall. It's awesome. Now what am I supposed to do? Hold on one second. I don't want it to make a loud crash, so I'm going to just lay a pillow here, and we're just going to knock it over. There's a dresser there. Hey, guys, if you don't subscribe, this tower is going to be you. Yeah. Yeah. It fell. I hope you guys liked today's video. Me building a giant tower to see how high and I can make it. It was at least 6 foot tall before it fell, or I kicked it, and that kind of hurt. So if you guys like the content that you saw in today's video, make sure to like, subscribe, do it, and turn on the notification bell for future uploads. Bye.